Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Clear the Ice. I'm your host, Mike Lowe. Flyers win in overtime, 3-2. Second time in a week, the third time that they came back from a double, I guess, more than a goal deficit against the St. Louis Blues team as the Flyers come back tonight. After being down 2-0, they win 3-2 in overtime. Travis Sanheim with the game winner. And to be honest with you, I thought Travis Konechny uh, in that third period had not one but two chances at an empty net to put it home and give the Flyers the win. So the Flyers win tonight 3-2. We're going to go over some of the action that was early on. And really, if you really want to look at it, it was kind of the tale of two games, really. The Blues came out really, really feisty in the first period, getting two goals by their defenseman Justin Falk. He had three shots on goal. He had three shots on goal. Two of them went in. Was looking very shaky for Dan Vladar, and to me, it didn't look like a really good start. But the Flyers would weather that storm. Vladar would stand on his head tonight. I'm sorry, he made some really, really key saves in this game. The Blues were peppering him, man. They were really peppering him, and he was able to kind of withstand that kind of bad first period and, kind of turned it around for the Flyers, kept him in the game with his goaltending tonight. Again, I will say this. I don't think Vladar's an ideal number one, but he's probably the number one for this team. Again, Flyers had so many chances between second and third period. So, again, but just a little, we're going to go over the synopsis of the game. As you would get, where is it at here? Here we go. Where's it at? There we go. 5:31 mark of the first period. Justin Falk would do a slap shot, and it would go by Dan Vladar, giving the Blues a 1-0 lead. And then roughly about 6.5 minutes later, at the 12:08 mark of the first period, he would do kind of a snapshot, like a quick shot. It was a power play goal. On the power play, it would give Justin Falk, he would score his fifth and sixth goals tonight. St. Louis, like I said, they would go up 2-0, and that's how the first period would end. It was a really, really crazy play. He kind of, just kind of rifled a shot. And it was like a quick snapshot over from the left point, and that's how he would put that in. First goal was really, really kind of, it was a breakaway, and he just beat Vladar bad. And if you watch that, you were kind of like, well, wait a second, hold on here. And they would just, he kind of went around and did what he had to do there. I'm looking at the goal replay here. That's Rodrigo. I'm not looking at that one. I'm sorry, wrong one. Yeah, kind of a dump in, and he would go in to get the puck. He would get, they would get it, kind of bounce it back to him, and then he would just take a slap shot and just score. And that would put them up. Like I said, that was 1-0. Then they would go up at 12:08, 2-0, until Rodrigo. I don't want to butcher his last name, but Abols, or Adabols, whatever. Rodrigo Adabols at the 17:57 mark. He would kind of go in and he would put the Flyers on the board with the assist from Zegras and Tippett at the 17:57 mark, making it a 2-1 St. Louis lead. And that's how the second period would end. And then roughly we would go into the third period. Third period, you would have none other than the man. He's my favorite Flyer, and that is Tyson Forrester. At this 11:49 mark of the third period, he ties it up with a slap shot, tying the game up, and it would stay that way till overtime. Now, I will say this: probably the second half of the third period, the Flyers had some chances in this game to put this game away. He really did. They really did. Um, Sanheim missed what was he missed the net really was kind of an open shot. I mean, TK had the goalie out of the net. What a wide open net, and he sailed it just wide to the right, from the right, uh, I guess, right face-off circle, just missing the net. Owen Tippett had a deflection that went just wide. There was another one that hit the post, I believe, off of I want to say Mitchkoff. Mitchkov had a deflection that bounced off a post, and this was all within, I would say, I don't know, the probably the 13th minute mark to like maybe the 17th minute mark in that 4 minute period right there. It was really kind of exciting. The Flyers put a lot of pressure on the Blues, and and Vladar, for his credit tonight, he really stepped up, man. He really truly did. He became a brick wall. That's the only way I can put it. After that first period, he became a brick wall. There was a couple times he looked beat. He had a very good save going from his left to his right. Down low where they had literally had a there was a guy sitting there waiting just to jam it home, and so I mean that Flyers team tonight, the way they responded, and again, this is the second time now in a week that the Blues have had a more than a goal lead on the Flyers that they've given up. They had twice last week in St. Louis, and then tonight here. So, whew. And like I said, without Dan Vladar tonight, though, the Flyers, like if Sam Harrison was in net tonight, this would have been a loss that we were talking about. Like Vladar just made some saves tonight that was just unreal. So again, before we get going over to the scoreboard, we got some comments here. Joe Hale checking in. He's saying great game. He said great goal by Rodrigo Bowles. He said Forrester is the MVP of this team. I'm starting to think he is, Joe. I really am. He said Konechny also had a post shot also. Yeah, I know the one. I saw the one with Tippett, and Tippett, I mean, that thing just caught the iron on that one. And also Mitchkoff. Mitchkoff just caught the iron too. So, I mean, they were really close. He said he had a great save in OT, talking about Dan Vladar. He did. Like I said, man, this team tonight, this Flyers team tonight, man, I'm liking the way they're playing. Could they be a playoff team in this Eastern Conference? Yeah, I think they can. I think a lot of teams kind of fell back. We're going to take a look at the standings when we're done here. I mean, it's kind of too early to say, where they're going to be, but I mean, you can always look at the standings. I mean, why not? Right now, in the third period, we're going to touch the scoreboard here. In the third period, with about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, Lightning and Oilers are tied at 1. Beginning of the third period, or almost halfway through the third period, actually, in Chicago, it is the Blackhawks 2, the Kraken 1. Out in Colorado, just under about 3 minutes in to the second period, the Rangers have a 2-1 lead over the Avalanche. The Golden Knights with a 2-0 lead over the Utah Mammoth. Game's just kicking off out on the left coast there. Stars with a 1-0 lead over the Canucks, and the Senators and Ducks are tied. Also in the first, Kings and Sharks with no score. So, and by the way, Kings and Sharks game is on ESPN Plus and Hulu. So just to let you guys know, if you're looking to try to take a look at it and see what game is on, where it's on at. Also, Oilers Lightning is also on ESPN Plus and Hulu as well, if you like watching other hockey games. Finals from tonight. Blue Jackets beat the Toronto Maple Leafs 3-2. Wild one up in Montreal as the Capitals double up the Capitals double up uh, the Canadians right now, 8-4. I'm just taking a look. I just want to see. Ovechkin had a goal. As I'm looking, maybe he might have had more than one, but I'm just taking a look. Ovechkin had 2 goals from what I'm saying. 3 goals. He had the hat trick. He got the empty netter. So, I'm trying to see, man. Holy cow! So he had a Ovi with the hat trick tonight. All right, way to go. Just making sure here. Sonny Milano had 2 goals as well. So again, you know what? Where's that? Mickey says, Mike, can we talk Flyers on live? You know what? Hold on, Rick. All right. There you go, guys. If you want to come on, why not? You want to come on? Come on. There's the link right there in these last 3 right there. Click on it. You want to come on and talk Flyers hockey? Come on. I'll bring you on for a couple minutes. What up, Starsy? How are you? Just talking a little Flyers hockey as they get the win tonight, 3-2 over those pesky, and I mean pesky, St. Louis Blues. Oh, man. So, all right, guys. While it's there is the StreamYard. Hopefully, you guys can click on it and get in. If you do, I will bring you on for a few minutes. What did you think about tonight's game? Where are we looking from here? I actually want to go into I want to take a look, believe it or not. I actually want to take a look at the, I want to look at the standings. Ricky, I will bring you on in just 1 second, buddy. I just want to take a look at this. You know what? Let me take a look right here. I just got to find the standings. There we go. Okay. Right now, your Philadelphia Flyers are the 3rd wild card team, and they are literally a point behind the top wild card spot in the Eastern Conference right now. So, let me bring on my buddy Ricky.
Coming from right
Ricky boy.
That is the kind of BS that gets guys to shoot at Charlie Kirk and take out.
You hear me?
Go Flyers.
You like the Flyers, buddy?
Hitler authoritarian kind of language that these
All right.
and
All
finally,
right. Listen, buddy, I'm gonna have to put you back on. I'm gonna have to put you back on because your background's a little loud for me, bud. I'm gonna put him back on there. Did I see Joe Hale kick in here? Where's Joe at? Let me bring Joe. What's going on, Joe?
How are you?
Man, I'm here, man. I am here.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. You're coming in loud and clear.
I want to talk Flyers, but
Well,
I want to talk standings.
Okay.
They can make the playoffs. They're up and coming, and Foster is the MVP.
Foster's the MVP. So you like
A lot of time,
Joe, you're
buddy.
Buddy, you're fading out on me there. Hold on. Let me go back to Ricky real quick. All right, Ricky, you good now, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Did you watch the Flyers tonight, Rick?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, listen, I gotta ask, who's your favorite Flyer, buddy? I'll tell you what, Ricky. Why don't you type it for me? All right, buddy. You type it in there and put it in. Tell me who your favorite Flyer is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, buddy. You go ahead and do that. I'm gonna put you back on hold, okay? Let's see if I can get Joe back up on here. Joe, you all right? All right. Well, I'm going to remove Joe for right now. Ricky, type in who your favorite Flyer is, guys. we're going to get ready to take this down soon because it's only a post game. And, maybe, just maybe, as we get ready, I got to start paying the bills here. So why don't we pay some bills real quick? Guys, don't forget every Sunday through Thursday, 9 o'clock. Matty B, the handsome one himself, he will have you with the final word. He did some double duty tonight, as a matter of fact, because right before his final word show, he was on with Kyle Quinn in the Birds Blast. So make sure you guys check out those shows. Also, tonight, the Gridiron Weekly, our boys from the left side of the state, they were on talking some football tonight. Last night, Pittsburgh Sports Desk as well. So there you have it, guys. Make sure you check those out. And brand new show coming up. That's right, me and Al, Philly AM Sports with Al and Mike. That's right. We will be debuting this Sunday with the new show. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Saturday, I have the Happy Valley Huddle between right after the Penn State game. They will be playing at, I believe it's a 7 o'clock game at night. So the Penn State game probably be about 10:30, 11 o'clock post. I will be on for that leading in. So, and also, that's right, Saturday, Matty B will have you right here on Clear the Ice for the Flyers and the Dirty Devils. That's right. I can't stand the Devils. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Sunday as well. Steel City pre and post game show. John and Will and the guys will have you ready for Steelers football. They will have you pre and post. And speaking of post, that's right. Yours truly. What better way the birds fly by? We're going to wrap up a great, great weekend as the Eagles, hopefully, knock on wood, they take down those Dallas Cowboys. I was actually on with Paul Spencer, who I do props, locks, and parlays with. I was on his Cowboy show last night giving my takes on what I see about this Eagle game over on Out of the Box. So, and again, and speaking, if you want to see me and Paul together, every Tuesday night, props, locks, and parlays right here on It's a Wrap Sportsnet. Make sure It's a Wrap Sports. I said net. It's a Wrap Sports. Make sure you take a look. Check us out. Again, props, locks, and parlays. Myself and Paul Spencer, we will be breaking down our picks from this week, our picks for next week. So make sure you guys definitely check us out. Guys, one quick little announcement. Next Saturday will be the last Happy Valley Huddle. Penn State will be finishing out their schedule. I might do one if they get close to a bowl or they get invited to a bowl game or whatever. I might do one right before or like right after their bowl game. But other than that, that will be going away, and we will be rebranding the Happy Valley Huddle next year as a weekly show. I will be coming on through like sometime during the week, previewing the week upcoming and going back and looking at the weekend it was. We're going to try and do it better that way. I got to free myself up on some type of weekend because if I don't, the wife will kick my you-know-what. So I have to do that. Speaking of that, want to send a very happy birthday out to my lovely wife. She turns 21 again. So just think of it that way. I'm not going to say her real age because I'll get hit with a flip-flop. So I'm going to bring Joe back on real quick here. Joe, you're going to be my last segment on this show, so come on back on, buddy.
Is that better?
Yeah, you're a lot better now, man. You're not freezing.
I want to talk about the shots. I noticed every Flyers game they're doing better with shots.
Yeah, they're actually getting I think personally they're getting more on net. There was a lot of tips tonight that you saw. A lot of tips were just going just wide tonight, but they were also hitting a lot of posts. I think they hit the post 4 times tonight. So I mean that's a lot.
Yes.
So Joe, what was your favorite part of tonight's game? What was your standout moment
The
for
goal
this game?
from the assist from Seagrass on that goal.
Okay, what you talking about the first goal?
Yes.
Okay.
Wide open like that was a misplay. by the Blues. But hey, Flyers credit, they scored.
Yeah, I mean, this is the second time now, or third time in a week that they played the Blues, and it's the third time that they came back from being down more than one goal against this Blues team. Now tonight they didn't go against Jordan Billington; they went against this backup tonight. But if you're looking at things, I'm looking at it right now. Like the Flyers right now are like the difference between third place and last place is 4 points in this Metropolitan Division. And to be honest with you, the Flyers are 5 points out of first place.
Can
5.
we talk the beautiful assist by Couturier in that OT and connecting to Sanheim?
It
I
was.
thought
It was.
I thought they were going to lose the puck, and then the 2-on-1 breakaway was sweet.
Yeah, it was. It was. My only issue is when it comes to two lefties kind of breaking down like that and going down. You always think of who was going to. Is he going to pass it or is he going to shoot? And you could see Couturier was kind of getting set to shoot, and the goalie started to cheat a little bit. He started cheating towards, I believe it was Coots that was with him on the breakaway, wasn't it, Joe?
Yes. No,
Yeah.
it was three.
It was who?
It was all three of them. It was connecting Coots.
Yeah, well, whoever was across from Sanheim.
It was Coots.
It was Coots, right. I seen him getting ready, and the goalie kind of started to cheat over a little bit, and it looked like that's when Sanheim just ripped it. And
Yeah,
he ripped it by him. Yeah, and he ripped it by him. So it was a good play by them to get up on the puck. I thought I'm going to be honest with you, probably the last half of that third period, I thought the Flyers had all the momentum in the game.
That's when they woke up. The second, they were okay. The first, they came out stinking. They need to get to a better start.
They do. All right, Joe. I'm going to get ready to wrap this up, buddy. I wanted to give you guys some time on here because you guys have been asking me to do that, and I'm glad that you guys came on. What's that, buddy?
I see you guys do this more often.
Well, we're thinking about doing something like that. I know Maddie likes to do it with his show and have you guys come on, and I think it's great when you guys come on with Maddie. But there may be something more in the future with this, Joe. It really will be. We just have to take a look, especially with the Phillies season coming up. So it'll be kind of cool for you guys to hop on.
Okay.
All right, Joe. It was good hearing from you. Good seeing you too, buddy. You look good.
Thank you.
Hopefully I run into you soon, man. All right, man?
No.
Well, out there on that wrestling circuit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Be good, buddy.
You too.
All right, later. That's our buddy Joe Hale. Comments on here all the time. It's kind of my first for kind of opening up the lines for him and Ricky. I want to thank Ricky for coming on as well. So, Ricky always comes on and watches us, and he's a supporter of us. So I was greatly appreciate having those guys on. Well, guys, listen, this is pretty much going to be the end of the road for me. Matty B is off until, well, actually, he's off until Saturday when when he takes it for the Flyers. But this is our remaining schedule. If you take a look, Saturday is just beaming with a lot of stuff here. Or is that Sunday? No, Sunday. I'm sorry. Penn State, you have the Happy Valley Huddle, and, of course, you have the Flyers postgame on Saturday. Sunday, we got an action-packed Philly AM Sports with me and Al. You have also what is it? Oh, Steel City pregame, Steel City postgame, Eagles, Cowboys postgame, and, of course, the final word with Matty B all on Sunday. Friday, tomorrow, guys, looks like we have an off night on the network, so we will be all licking our wounds from a crazy, crazy week that was. So there you have it. There's our schedule, guys. Flyers win 3-2 in overtime. I am Mike Lara. I will see you guys Saturday night, right after the Penn State game when that goes final. I will see you guys then. So until Saturday night, guys, stay safe. And Matty B got you covered on Saturday. Flyers host the Dirty Devils. Go Flyers. And you guys have a great night. I will see you guys Saturday. Yeah, have a good